I was surprised by the idea that you shouldn't swim right after you eat.
Yeah, no, that was the one like growing up I always thought was true.
Right.
And then everyone's like, no,
that's
it's not true.
But I think it may have more to do with the distraction that comes with everyone sitting down to a meal, the social aspect. People aren't watching the kids as closely. So that's a good reminder right now. It's going to be really hot. That pool is going to look so tempting,
enticing.
For all those little ones. And again, you can't be careful enough when it comes to kids around water. Like Elena, I know you said you feel so bad sharing these stories, but I think that if you have a pool, it's probably happened to you before too, where a kid is slipped in or slipped under while you're standing right there just for a moment, but it's enough to terrify you and make you realize just how fast drowning can happen.
And how silent it is. And somebody, before we had our first water scare, somebody had said to me, when a child is drowning, it looks like they're climbing a ladder. You think of them as looking like they're trying to swim, but they're usually vertical. And so that happened to my toddler several weeks ago. She was right on the step next to me as we were sitting, and she slipped off while I had turned to the other side to help my daughter with her goggles. So it's that fast, it's that silent. I was right there for her. She was fine. And I hate sharing that story because it makes me feel like a terrible, inattentive mom, but I share it because that's how fast it is, and that's why I'm so adamant about being vigilant by the pool. We have a fence around our pool, and it still makes me nervous. So with that said, water safety is so important. We know in these temperatures, it's been in the low 90s for the last several days, and people are still flocking to the Kern River to try and cool down. Enjoy Hart Park. Go have a picnic, have that great time with the family, but do not get in the water unless you're with a professional rafting company. They're going to have all the safety gear on you. They're going to take you to the fun part of the river, and they're the experts who can get you through safely. Just jumping in, so sadly, we've seen too many people swept away. And this is also icy cold water. So yes, we're in the 50s in Delano, 40s in Tehachapi. It's not the temperatures that are keeping that water cold. It's that it is still snowmelt coming down from the north, feeding into the upper Kern, which goes to the lake and then gets released. So by the time it's down to us, the temperatures are only in the 50s. Spending too much time in the river can actually give you hypothermia. Weird to say that word when we're talking about high pressure setting up and taking our air temperature to 105 and 110 and higher. So all of those safety reminders out there just to tell you that, you're going to need to cool off. You're going to want to play it safe. You're going to have to change your weekend plans if you were expecting to spend several hours outside for a birthday party. I'm so sorry to ruin it for you, but it's just going to be too hot to be comfortable. It's also going to be very hard on your kids and your pets. My kids want to run around, right? We love the spray parks, but I put those little shoes on them, the little water shoes, because even the concrete can get up to 143 degrees when we have 102-degree temperature. So imagine being at 110 and higher, how hot that concrete is getting, even with the water from the spray park splashing it. You just want to protect their feet. Watch out for your pets. Even green grass can get well above the 100s. This can cause damage to little feet and little paws too. And this is just the beginning. This warm up taking us back to average after several relatively cool days. The 100s are back for the next couple days, and then there's that hot weekend ahead. 109 in the forecast for Bakersfield on Saturday, 111 by Sunday, still 110 on Monday. Doesn't look to break records, but that is incredibly and dangerously hot. Overnight lows in the 80s, no relief for your body or your pets or your air conditioner. Isabella, 90s for you the next several days, and then the 100s are here with a vengeance for your weekend as well. Tehachapi 88 today, back to the 90s by Friday, and we're seeing 99, if not 100 up there on Sunday.